Timbers. Today is Thursday, October 10th, 2017, and I am Logan Allen. Today's stories include Dr. Tarpley gives last lecture, a shooting at Texas Tech, and an update on the California wildfires and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, tonight, Tarleton State University will host the last lecture series at 6:30 p.m. in the Clyde H. Wells Fine Arts Auditorium. This year's recipient and speaker is Dr. Rudy Tarpley, professor in the Agricultural Education Department. We sat down with Tarpley yesterday for a brief interview.
So when you found out that you received this award, what was your first reaction?
Pure humbleness. This award is given out by the students of Tarleton. Is there a more important audience we have here? Of course not. So it'd be one thing if it were colleagues, that'd be pretty special. It'd be another thing if it was administration, that'd be super, but that our students pick this, it's just, a teacher cannot be more humbled when they receive something from their students. And I still am today, and I still be tomorrow night as well. The title of our presentation is Making a Positive Difference. And basically, it's the story of my life and the lives of other students who have been through a high school agriculture or college agriculture program. Through FFA, we've learned how to public speak and judge and show. My ag teacher took me out of town for the very first time, and it changed my life. It made my world bigger. I remember the day that I set a goal to go to college. It was on an FFA trip, and my ag teacher got us out of town, unloaded us. I saw a college campus. I met college students. I'm going to do this. I can do this. My ag teacher made a positive difference in my life. We're going to talk about that tomorrow and what other agriculture teachers do for their students all around this nation.
Tarpley wants people to understand the importance of agriculture on people's lives and the importance agriculture has had in the past and future of Tarleton State University. In local news, today the Stephenville City Council will hold its monthly meeting at 5:30 p.m. in council chambers at City Hall. According to the Empire Tribune, here are the 5 most important items on the agenda. First, the council will hear rezoning requests from James Thompson, Fernando Soto, and Bo Mayo. 2, Sherry Zachary, chair of the Tourism Committee, will deliver a report on the committee's progress. 3, the Director of Public Works, Nick Williams, will give an update on the Public Works projects. Ongoing Public Works projects include water line improvements, Long Street low water crossing repair, and the East Side Sewer. 4, John Hubbard, Executive Director of the Stephenville Economic Development Authority, will present an update on economic development. And 5, the City Council will discuss Project Blue, a code name for a $25 million development located on Wolf-Nurse Street in West Washington, in executive session. The development would contain a restaurant, retail space, and a hotel. More information will be released after the City Council meeting tonight. And now, today's state, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, a 19-year-old student from Texas Tech University, identified as Hollis Daniels, was charged early Tuesday morning with capital murder of a peace officer in a fatal shooting at the campus police station that left 1 officer dead. Daniels is being questioned for a drug-related case. According to a statement made by Texas Tech University, campus police made a student welfare check on Monday evening. Upon entering the room, police found evidence of drugs and drug paraphernalia. Campus Police Chief Kyle Bonath said officers took the suspect to the campus police station for a standard debriefing and prepared him for transport to Lubbock County Jail. Bonath said during this time, the suspect pulled a gun and mortally shot an officer. The suspect then fled on foot. This is a recording by a Texas Tech University student of police and SWAT searching for the shooter at large. The suspect was tackled by officers soon after in a parking lot adjacent to the Lubbock Municipal Coliseum. It is unclear at this time if Daniels had a gun on him when taken in for questioning or if he took the weapon from an officer. In national news, the Southern California wildfire remains active. Officials are reporting 11 dead. Evacuations have been ordered and residents have been told they won't be lifted soon. For more on this story, we turn to the Associated Press.
When it got to a point where the flames were pretty tall, they were 40, 50, 60 feet, then we could feel the heat. That's when we decided to leave.
We have the Orange County Fire Authority, Anaheim Fire and Rescue, Orange City Fire, and CAL FIRE all together working on this fire. We can say that the fire is now at 7,500 acres. All of the other numbers remain the same. We're still reporting 24 structures destroyed with others damaged. We do not have a breakdown yet as to how many of those are residences and how many are outbuildings.
At least 2 of these homes going.
Damage assessment in all of the impacted areas is ongoing throughout the day-to-day. We currently have 14 helicopter resources and 6 fixed-wing aircraft resources available for the incident. 1,100 firefighters on scene with more on their way. The fire was fairly inactive last night on the western edge, but was still active on the eastern edge of the fire. That's the main area of concern right now, as we have open area that leads into the Cleveland National Forest. We understand your concerns. We want to get you back into your homes as quickly as possible. We want to repopulate, but we don't want you going back in and then need us to re-evacuate you. So please, we will put out the information when we can repopulate. We'll assist you with repopulation, but it's not time yet. It will not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow, but we'll get you back as soon as we can. Your lives are more important than any kind of property.
In international news, Africa's first female leader, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, is stepping down as polls open today for the first major democratic election Liberia has seen in 70 years. The position will be tough shoes to fill, considering Sirleaf led her country through a 14-year civil war that took more than 250,000 lives and an Ebola outbreak that killed roughly 5,000 more. Sirleaf urged Liberians to take a moment to reflect on how far we've come as a nation and as a people, from a society destroyed by conflict and war to one of the most vibrant democracies in the West Africa region. The Nobel Prize-winning president has called for fair and peaceful elections and urges Liberians to respect the outcome, whatever it may be. Thus far, there are 20 presidential candidates, and none of them have emerged as a favorite. The final results for the first round is expected to be announced by October 28th. In sports, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said the NFL can't leave impressions that the league will tolerate players disrespecting the flag, and any Cowboy making such displays won't play. Jones gave his strongest comments so far on the national anthem controversy this past Sunday night. Jones said there is a serious debate in this country about these issues, but there is no question in my mind that the National Football League and the Dallas Cowboys are going to stand up for the flag, so we're clear. After President Trump criticized NFL players for anthem protests, the entire team stood during the anthem, with arms still locked. But Jones said, if we are disrespecting the flag, then we won't play, period. The 74-year-old Jones said showing respect for the flag and the anthem is more important to him than any potential issues of team unity. The NFL has said that the game operations manual given to teams include a reference to players standing for the national anthem, but it's just a policy and not a rule. The league said it doesn't plan on punishing players over anthem protests. In the weather, according to the National Weather Service, today will be mostly sunny with a high of 67 and a low of 48. There will be northwest winds, possibly reaching 20 miles per hour, with wind gusts as powerful as 30 miles per hour. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Logan Allen, Nicolette Howe, Kaylee Williams, and Emily Cowart. Have a wonderful day, Texans.